March 20th.
And hello there, YouTube. This is 10 Zing Rangel, formerly known as 10Ran432 on YouTube. It is March 20th, 2026, and as has become yearly tradition, I will be posting my YouTube channel update today. I really apologize for not being able to put in the video production effort that I usually put into these March 20th videos today, but today I'm going to be updating you guys over a game of Miss Pac-Man. That's right, I'm playing this in real time as I commentate. It's kind of a throwback to my Let's Play days, and I figured this would be a nice, chill game for us to update the channel with, or to be playing as I update you guys about the channel. Now, if you guys didn't know, I'm actually in the middle of making a film. It's called Lisa's Inferno. It's about a motel receptionist who has the worst day ever. We just got all 4 ghosts, that's pretty good. And yeah, I started writing it over the summer. I've been posting about our Kickstarter campaign for the last few months, and we did end up having a successful Kickstarter, which was pretty cool. Anyway, we're getting chased by the ghost right now, so I'm going to stop talking for a second. The film is fully shot and everything, and I'm starting to get into editing. In terms of YouTube videos, I'll be posting updates on that for the next couple months until the movie's done. We got all 4 ghosts again. This is the first level of Mrs. Pac-Man, which is actually, you know, can be difficult for some if you don't know the rules. We're going to go ahead and get the 1-up and the cherry on the first level, and then clear it. But anyways, yeah, Lisa's Inferno is coming up, and what else? I recently partook in the Modesto 48-hour film competition for this year, just last weekend actually. That film turned out pretty good. I don't know if it's going to end up on my YouTube channel or my team's YouTube channel this year, but I will be posting a little video about making that, and some tips for the 48-hour film competition. Other than that, I've got some other micro projects I've been working on, and yeah, I'm sorry it's been kind of a slow year for my YouTube channel. If you're following me just for that, I'm hoping that the big film I'm putting out will make up for the slow year. And who knows, maybe I'll play more gaming videos. This is actually kind of fun, playing video games and talking into the microphone at the same time. Pretty fun deal. We got the first cutscene here in Miss Pac-Man. I always thought this was adorable. This is kind of couple goals, you know. Everyone wants to be Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man. Or is it just Ms. Pac-Man? I don't know. I guess they're not married yet. It's very interesting. I've never really thought too much about the lore of Pac-Man, but I've never really thought too much about Pac-Man at all. Now, if you're actually playing this game, you'll notice that the difficulty ceiling actually does start to increase pretty quickly. So the ghosts are actually, they have a pretty interesting AI system how they work in this Pac-Man. Each of them follows a different set of rules for how they'll follow you. Typically the red guy, I forget their names unfortunately, is the most direct. He'll just take the most direct path to you. The orange guy, if he gets close enough to you, he'll just choose to go to the very bottom left of the screen, I believe. The blue one, I'm pretty sure, always triangulates based on the position of the pink and red one. Oh, we got our first death of the game. I might have been wrong about those last 2. I believe... Okay, I don't actually know how the AIs work. It's been a couple months since I really got into this game. But yeah, it runs deep. Once you crack the code on the patterns of these ghosts, the game becomes a lot more achievable to win. Of course, this is the normal version of Mrs. Pac-Man, in which you move at a normal speed. There's a pretty popular, basically, hack of this game that is in most arcades, where Miss Pac-Man moves incredibly fast. It's a lot more satisfying just to play on its own. We almost got eaten by the orange guy there. I don't know his name, but he's going to leave us alone. We're going to try to eat all of these guys real quick. You'll notice how quickly they're turning back into normal ghost form, which is not very useful for us. One thing to take into consideration is that Miss Pac-Man actually does move slower while she's mid-eating the pellets. That's an important thing to consider when you're on the evasion side of things. We're going to play kind of safe here. I think the channel update is done. If you guys are still here and expecting to hear more about my YouTube channel, I'm sorry to say I don't really have a lot to tell you. I'm just trying to talk while I'm playing. Miss Pac-Man just to see if I've still got it. And by it, I mean the YouTube Let's Player gene. I think it is a genetic thing that lets people, you know, multitask while speaking like this. The blue guy might get us. No, we're actually good. We're going to move on to the next level. I think we unlock a new cutscene at this point. No, we've got one more level in this blue zone. Pretty cool thing about Miss Pac-Man is the different levels. They're simple variations on the original level design. Oh, the blue guy got us again. I think we could very well high score this round, guys. We've still got one more game over left, or one more life left until game over, that is. We're gonna go ahead and bait all the ghosts over here. Eat them up real quick. It always is kind of unsettling how quickly they start to regenerate themselves. I recently played through Alien Isolation, and while I did find that to be a very scary horror game experience, I do on average find myself a little bit more horrified by the average gameplay of this compared to that of Alien Isolation, with its own intelligent alien AI. This is simply much more terrifying on a visceral level. Maybe it's because of the abstract nature of the shapes, the ghosts. Of course you can be scared by the xenomorphs, the xenomorphs' hard and dark exterior. It's kind of built to be very scary. Whereas inversely, these ghosts, with their childlike colors and simple shapes, evoke a different kind of fear. Truly a different kind of fear. I don't really know what I'm talking about anymore, if you can't tell. And with that, we're going to make it to the next level. Thanks for sticking around, you guys. We've got the second cutscene here. Really a very wholesome moment between Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man. You know, with the Mrs. chasing him, and then the Mr. chasing her. Again, Miss Pac-Man. I misspoke a second ago. Look at them go. Aren't they adorable? Again, they are goals. Speaking of goals, this is the red zone. Typically, where I end up dying. We only have one life left. Again, there's a chance that we can high score. I highly doubt it'll happen, but we are actually incredibly close. Had a little bit of a fumble there, but that's alright. We've actually hit our high score of all time somehow just now. And we're about to evade the blue guy, the pink guy, and the other guy at the same time. Get our pellet. I'm actually pretty happy to die at any time now that we've got the high score. That's typically how it goes. You don't want to progress too much better than your all-timer best, because then you just have to try that much harder to get further the next time. But having that said, I've never tried to, commentate my own Pac-Man playthrough, so maybe that's the secret to getting a high score on this. I don't really know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just hoping I'll die any second so I don't have to record any more of this video. And just like that, we've officially gamed over in Miss Pac-Man. So I hope you all enjoyed this update and watching me get a high score in the scariest game I've ever played. Again, we've got new videos are coming soon. So if this is your first video you found on my channel, you really have to subscribe, because every time the number of subscribers increases, there's a hit to my personal dopamine levels in my brain. And that is, of course, a very good thing for me. Anyways, thank you for watching this very high effort production video. And I'll see you guys very soon with the Lisa's Inferno update number 3 video. Anyway, I think you guys are done hearing me ramble. If you stuck around, thanks again. Have a great night, morning, afternoon, tea time, whatever time it is. And toodles.